بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه أما بعد. But we continue inshallah azza wa jal from where we left off due to the internet يعني problems with the internet. So as we were saying that everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made which is lawful is in the well-being of the individual as well as society, and vice versa. Everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has forbidden is bad, is harmful for the individual as well as society. And we gave an example, for example, in marriage. See, marriage, you preserve the rights, you preserve the honor, you keep the ties, you keep the ties of the family, and thus society. The responsibilities are divided, they are known, and so on. The rights of the children, the well-being of the children with their parents, and so on and so forth. But let's look at fornication. The one who fornicates once can fornicate twice. You understand? And the one who did it out of marriage can, with one person, can do it with another person. And you see the ramifications of that. You see how it divides the family, divides society, leads to cutting off the ties, leads to even diseases, and leads to children being born out of wedlock, and so on. And we hear about these cases when there is a baby that was dumped on in a place, يعني in a dumpster, يعني meaning garbage, rubbish, and he was thrown, or on the يعني he's left on the doorstep of somewhere. And subhanallah, and Islam, all goodness, يعني even if you find a child like that, Islam, it becomes the responsibility of the state, the Muslim state, and if there is no one to take care of it, then the one who finds it, or the one that the one who says that I will take care of him, I will take care of him or her, يعني the baby. Subhanallah. So ya ikhwa, when we want to transgress that, that's when the problems start happening. So it's not just doing that which is haram. Also, when you deprive yourself and forbid for yourself that which is lawful to you. Why do you forbid yourself? Subhanallah. Naam.
Assalamu alaikum.
We're still on the third benefit. Naam. Second benefit.
The second point, will I read it again?
No. You finished the first paragraph. So ففيه الرد على من يزعم نعم. So it is, there is a reply to those.
So it contains refutation for whoever claims that zuhud means leaving pure things. Zuhud rather means abstaining from the forbidden and leaving the excess things that the individual is not in need of. As for what one needs, leaving it is not from zuhud. Zuhud is not denial of the soul of what Allah has made legitimate for it. The third benefit. It contains evidence that supplications are not granted until the means of acceptance are fulfilled by the supplicant and the hindrances are absent. The fourth benefit. It proves that taking forbidden things corrupt the body because it becomes nourished with impurities. So it corrupts the body spiritually and physically as well. This is because these forbidden things have harms and bodily diseases, as Allah, glorious is He and exalted, has not prohibited them except for the reason that they contain harm. For example, consider the animal that drops dead without being slaughtered. Allah the Exalted has prohibited its consumption for the harm and diseases it contains. Likewise, alcohol, the hard drug, cigarette, and hemp, they are all harmful to the body and deen, and it does not benefit the servants in any way, except when one is constrained out of dire necessity, fearing death therefrom. Then he could take what will keep him alive from the meat of the animal that drops dead. In such a situation, it will be permissible by concession within the limits of necessity. In such a condition, if he eats from the animal that drops dead, it will not cause him harm. But if he eats it while not in dire necessity, it will cause him harm spiritually and physically. Summary The Hadith is a great one and a path upon which the Muslim should tread in his life.
نعم.
نعم.
طيب يا إخوة, do you have Arabic? Subhanallah, I get asked this a lot. I have no expertise in teaching the Arabic language. Yes, it's my mother tongue. It's my native language, but I have no expertise. I don't know what are the books, how to teach it. Let's see, inshallah. Let's see. I might get acquainted with some of the books and take a look at it, and let's see. But no, I don't. Also, yani today, one of the dear brothers, a very, very dear brother, yani asked me to teach Nahu, and I forgot to answer him. Allah musta'an. And I still don't see myself yani capable يعني in that field to be teaching that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. But it's a lot easier for me to teach nahu, grammar, to those who speak Arabic. يعني we can do that inshallah azza wa jal. But you have to speak Arabic first. As for teaching you how to speak Arabic, then I have never done so. Have no. طيب, let's see, barakallah fiqh. Well, I have no expertise in that. Allah al-musta'an. So we're going to stop at the 11th hadith. There will be some changes, and please excuse me for the constant changes in the يعني plan, the schedule that we have. And the reason for the constant changing that's happening in the schedule is that we have daily lessons. And that recently we agreed with Sheikh Muhammad Hisham al-Tahiri, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him. He agreed that there will be a session with him every Friday. Q&A session with Sheikh Muhammad Hisham. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him every Friday. However, he's traveling for 2 weeks, so we're not going to have a session this week. Neither will we have a session next week, but inshallah, the week after. And the problem also is that the prayer time is shifting as well. Yani when we study for a couple of weeks or a month, the time is changing. So it used to be earlier, now it's getting later. And the time between Asr and Maghrib is not much. So if we want to study between Asr and Maghrib, we're going to have to keep on changing the schedule, 10 minutes more, 15 minutes more, and so on. So please be patient with me. And we will announce, inshallah azza wa jal. We also will have an Arabic lesson, not in the Arabic language. No, we will be reading the explanation of the 40 Nawawi Hadith by Al-Allama Ibn Uthaymeen. And we will be also reading, we started one class with that, and we will be reading Taysir al-Allam for Al-Allam al-Bassam in Arabic as well. Also, we have already studied one class, and that's going to be on 7 o'clock Kuwait time. 7 o'clock Kuwait time, half an hour. So that also the brothers that know Arabic, that can join. You hear me, Aba Khalid? That can join and they can read. They can read in the lessons. So that the brothers also can practice Arabic, and we benefit from the books of the ulama. So please bear with me. I know that this is inconvenient because we are changing, but inshallah azza wa jal, we will make the schedule today. We will make a picture and we will send it on Telegram and WhatsApp. Please join the WhatsApp community or the Telegram channel so that you can see these changes and the announcements as we have more than one lesson almost daily or daily. So announcements are inevitable because of conditions and so on. I want to be more focused on seeking ilm than making Q&As. And you know how I hate Q&As. Allah al-Musta'an. Q&As should be given to the people of ilm. They should be you should have them with the people of ilm, not the likes of me. And inshallah azza wa jal, Sheikh Muhammad Hisham, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala preserve him. As I said, very soon, inshallah, in 2 weeks, we will start having regular sessions once weekly with him. And we will stop here, inshallah azza wa jal. Don't forget making dua as we are. Don't forget the sa'a as we are in al-Jumu'ah. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك.